Welcome everybody to the Origin Podcast. We're back at it with another episode. Today we have special guests. We have the Sonically Inclined team, bro. Let's give it up for them.
Sir.
It's gonna be a solo pod, bro. I'm doing it by myself. I mean, hopefully we get this one through, you know, like, because usually I have my guys here and everything, but you guys are gonna help me out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
But what's going on, you guys? We appreciate you coming out. Oh, you see, I'm so used to saying we, like, because it's a team of us. But I appreciate you guys, taking time out of your day, because you guys are busy people. But I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, we appreciate you having us.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to touch upon like your guys' story, like the whole Sonically Inclined, and then I know you're doing your whole rap thing too. Like,
yeah.
So I just wanted to like touch upon some of those key topics right there. So. How about you introduce you guys yourselves to the people, to the podcast?
I'm R3tro Beats, 23 years old, from Ventura, California.
My name Ive. I go by the name Ive when it comes to music, and I'm from kind of like a little all over the place. I grew up in L.A. I grew up in Palmdale, Antelope Valley. Then the third of my life, which is where I'm at now, is basically I've been out here in Ventura, California for probably like 9+ years now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn, like, so
I think a lot of people think I'm from out here, but I'm not though.
Yeah.
But I've been out here on and off since 2012, and then I officially moved back 2019, like right before COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've been out here ever since then. So, and I really haven't been home that much.
Dang. And would you say like that helped you out, like with your whole like rapping and stuff, because you know people from so many areas?
Yeah. Well, I started rapping out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I picked up rapping during the pandemic. I was at a friend's house and he was recording a dude named EAG, and I started there. But it was just like a for fun thing.
Yeah, just fucking around. Yeah.
And then when I met when I got reintroduced to retro through a mod, that's when I started going like every day, and then I started picking up some momentum. So it took a while, but now, almost 4 years later, we just keep pushing.
Damn, 4 years later, so you had a 4-year just not rapping and shit?
Well, it's 2025 now, so I would say we've been rapping and putting out music for 4 years straight now.
Yeah. Oh, you've been putting it
but
out
I started 2019. That's when I like in the middle of 2019. That's when I really started rapping.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, and then we met you like October 2019.
Yeah. 2019. Yep.
You know what our first deal was for studio time?
What was it?
He to exchange studio time. He gave me his pair of Grateful Dead Dunks.
Yeah,
and that was his. And this was the thing. He was like, "Yo, I don't really know if I want to rap because if you guys don't know, Ive also is a really phenomenal basketball player.
Yeah,
he hoops on ball his life, all that type of stuff. He's really good. But during that time, he was like, I don't know what I want to do with this yet, but I want to do an album, like one album. And he gave me a pair of shoes that are like $1,000 as my payment for this. And I was like, fuck it, I'll cover your studio time with this. Like,
dang.
We rocked out, made our first album.
And we did that a couple times though.
Yeah.
I gave him like a couple pair of shoes.
We'll trade. This is my brother for real. We just be trading shit. Like, hey, you got that Sprint? Nah, that's my shirt now. Like, here's this. Yeah, well, yeah.
If I'm not wearing it that much, he the first person I give something to just because we wear the same shoe size and stuff like that. I'd rather give it to somebody I know than somebody I don't know. But there's times where I'll give stuff to people where I don't even really know that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So just like just showing love to each other and shit. Fucking like trading for time in the studio. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that one yet. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, that was our first thing. It was our first tape.
Yeah, like he said, I just didn't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do because I wasn't good at all. But they honestly, if I was to go somewhere else during that time and try to do music, I probably would have got shut down for sure. But them being so young and so like energetic and how optimistic they are, bro, they allow me to just like grow and just like encourage me to rap. And if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be rapping this long as I've been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you pretty much had the backup from them, like actually like pushing you, like, hey, bro, you got something going on, just keep it going.
I think it was probably like maybe like it took like 6 months for me to make something that I really liked, that I really liked, and then it was like, oh, you should just put it out, right? And then I put that out, and then we started working on the tape. So I think it was probably 5 to 8 months before I really put something out. I think in 2021 I put out my first project, and then we've been consistent every year. I either put out 1 or 2 projects, or I'll put out a project and then I'll put out singles, things like that. So yeah, it's been a very consistent 4 years for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And this has all been at your studio?
Yeah, and this was even before Stu. Like this, I was interning at a studio. I had like I said, man, everything started from my room. So it started with, he mentioned him earlier, but Ahmad, as Ahmad is one of my best friends from growing up. And then also my other best friend, his name's Jaden, J. Elijah. He also goes by, he's the artist out here. Really started with them two, bro. Like we hung out every weekend. Like those are my guys from middle school, and then we all went to different high schools. Every weekend we would hang out still. Like that did not faze us. Like I don't know if you're I be seeing like TikToks where it's like you make your 3 friends and that's it for life. Like that's them. Like,
okay.
And then Ivan too.
They're literally your brothers and shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
We've been together, but we've been friends since like 10 years plus. So those are my guys.
That's
for
something
sure.
special right there, bro.
And we started everything in house, like Sonically Inclined. None of that would have happened without just our little foundation. So it's like unintentionally, we built like a foundation where, like he said, without us being so young, I think a lot of, like, if I were to get into music at my age now, I think it would be a lot harder to be as hopeful with it. Yeah. Because I got into it when I was 18. And it's like, oh, I'm going to blow up. We had the internet. Yeah. It's like, you see everyone blowing up. You're like, I'm next.
You really had that drive at that point.
And it was it really helped us just flourish, like, creativity. It's like we had no boundaries, nothing like that. Like, there was nothing we were at my house. Like, I had a little pair of Karaoke speakers. I was pissing off my family, bro. And then from there, I got into a studio. I started working at a studio for a little bit. It was when we met Ive, reconnected. And then from there, I ended up going back working from my grandma's house. She blessed me, my grandma and uncle's house. They ended up blessing me with the garage. And they're like, yo, make this your little studio. Like, it's cool. Like, just let us know when you're going to be in here so we can wash our clothes. Other than that, you can be in here all day. It's cool.
Dang.
So we just started in there. And that was probably about the time where Sonically Inclined itself really got created. Because originally, Sonically Inclined started as what we called the safe house because it was at my grandma's house. So it was like, even like they have really strong relationships with my family now because we were just around each other so much during that time. It was like every day we were fucking together and just grinding, working on new stuff every single day. So, really without like establishing that little community and foundation, none of this where we're at now, could have probably happened.
And
I mean, we don't know, but
yeah. And at that time, were you like thinking about like, I want to have my own studio, like actual like location, not like, oh, I'm gonna do it in the garage.
No, that wasn't the plan. It was just that was what it was. I was fucking 19, 20, so it was like that was what we had. Those are my resources. I didn't get to the studio point till I started feeling bad that I was bringing so much people to my grandma's house.
Yeah, and
then like I would take them through the house to go to the bathroom, and then it was kind of like I don't fully know a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Just to be taking them through the crib like that. Like, obviously, with my bros, that's one thing. Like, they know my family. They like, we're all good. But then there's like, sometimes people will try and book sessions. And during that time, I was still doing sessions and stuff. And it was just kind of, I'd be like, damn, this is Grammy's house. Like,
I don't want to disrespect it.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, you don't want drama either. Like,
and that's kind of what led me to start really working like twice as hard to really start making the studio stuff where I ended up picking up a full-time gig. Working that just to help me fund whatever else I needed, and through that time it was really just grinding. I went to school. I went to Los Angeles recording school during that time as well. So I was working full time. Went to school, trying to open my own studio. Dude, it was a process. Like I would say I really tried to get a studio for like 9 months. It wasn't something that happened quick. It took a while, especially because of how young we were trying to do it at. I kind of think about it like. To get us, because we got our studio, I was 21.
The second one was harder to get than the first one.
No, right? The second one was easier.
No, that's what I meant.
The first one was harder to get than the second one.
Second one came.
It was easy.
It was
that
just
one
us
was
getting a spot that because we already knew what we wanted.
Yeah, you know, it took a while. You know, I was calling a bunch of different realtors, commercial realtors. I had no idea what realtors even were. I would call like people who did housing realtors, be like, "Hey, you guys do warehouse locations?" And like, "No, hang up." Like, "Oh, my fault." Like, you know, it was something that I kind of wanted at that point, and it really like pushed me to like, yeah, you got to do this, like. You know
what's crazy though, like, just not to interrupt your story, bro, but like literally the struggle to find a location, because bro, we thought, like, I'm gonna tell you just a stupid fucking story we had about this location. We didn't even think about like booking this. We thought, what if we just get like a storage unit?
Yeah,
bro. But like, if you think about it, it's hot as it is right here, right? But it technically has AC. We have a fan and everything's fine. We have electricity. First off, the storage unit, it's a fucking metal box, bro. Just imagine in the summer how the hell we're gonna be doing podcasts in the metal box.
Yeah,
people are gonna be fucking passing out.
No, for sure. But honestly, you guys were probably just looking at like, we need to start. That's what it is, you know.
But luckily, like what I was gonna say, because you said you were talking to realtors, dude. Literally, we got lucky because Jesse stumbled upon a Craigslist post.
Oh,
and they had this, and then we're just like, perfect, let's do it.
Yeah,
because it was gonna be the same price as a storage unit. So we're just like. We just got to do that.
And then, it was so hard. Like, when I was trying to pitch to people, I think, like, after the first time, I really learned how to, like, kind of market my words differently. And, like, words do kind of carry weight in some manner. But, like, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm looking to open up my studio, this, that, and the third. And then they'd be like, studio? And I was like, yeah, like a music studio, you know, production, recording, audio, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't do that. It's like, oh, damn. And then I started realizing, like, I'm looking at the wrong spots. So then... it was just a process, man. Trial and error, going through Craigslist ads, going to open like houses, open looks, you know, doing that type of stuff. And then one day, man, I was driving to go get gas, and we passed by our first location, which we didn't know at the time, but it just said for lease. And it wasn't even like no ads had been up. It was just a sign that was taped to a door that said for lease. I pulled over, got the number, made a note, call in the morning. I called in the morning. I was like, hey, I noticed you had a thing for lease on your thing. You know, I was interested if I can come by and check it out. You know, I'm looking to open my first studio. And, you know, I really loved the first lady that, you know, our first landlord. She was super nice, super great. You know, gave us a chance. You know, that was the best thing in the world in my eyes. And yeah, that was our first spot. It was a little 300 square foot. We had 2 little spaces. You know, we technically had an A room and a B room, but
I think I seen some clips on your page. Are they still up there? Or
yeah,
no?
The page they should still be up there.
Yeah, because I remember, like you said, it was a A side and a B side.
Yeah, there was we had one little side. So the A side was me and my grandpa actually built that. We took us about 2 weeks from the initial time we got the room, because when we got it, it wasn't even built like that. It was just an open warehouse, you know. It was in the back of her it was like her storage for her wine shop or whatever. And she cleared it out, rented it out for us, you know. Luckily, you know, we were in there for almost 2 years, and then one day she just hit us with, hey, you know, I'm selling. And I was like, hey, big ups to you, you know, do what you got to do, you know. And that's what led us to get the second location. And honestly, the second location was super easy. I got connected with a good commercial realtor, and he really helped me a lot during the process. And, you know, I explained to him like, hey, you know, this is what we're doing. You know, he was like, oh shit, tight, and really helped us get the second spot. And now we're at our new location.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, probably your second location was easier than the first one, because like the first one, like you said,
so easy.
You're like you said, you were looking in the wrong places. You're over here like talking to actual realtors, like for like residential homes.
Yeah,
and they're just like, "What do you mean?" And like a studio, like what are you talking about?
It's like I was speaking like a foreign language. Yeah, and I was like, "Nah, man, like it shouldn't be this hard, bro." Like, you know, the whole discouraged thing happened, bro. It took, I would say, probably like 2022. I think I started probably like September, like October. We didn't end up getting our first location until, well, no, how long was it? I know for sure we got it in March. Our first location was in March, so we started for sure around probably like 2022, ending of 2022 into 2023. And then I kind of like put it off for a while, and then I recently sparked it back up, and then that's when I was like, I gotta get this, like I gotta make it happen.
Yeah,
we would have probably still been there though if she didn't sell.
Honestly, I don't
like. It was a perfect spot, even.
Dude, it was comfortable. It was just we knew we can go there. It was just like, even to this day, we still go and hang out. Like at Grammy's house, it's still a thing. Like any family function, like they're always there. You know, like they're really a part of the family now. So,
what's good about our new studio though is there's no limits. There's no limitations.
We don't have neighbors. We don't have
neighbors.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're our own building. Yeah,
24
we
hours.
We have a lobby.
Yeah.
We have 2 fully functioning recording rooms that have
and a lobby, bro.
Yeah, we have a lobby that like
they built a stage though.
Yeah,
so we had a stage in there.
Yeah.
So like for if you want to practice or if we
live rehearsals, all that type of stuff.
Any like video ideas you got, can make them kind of life right there. So
yeah, we really try to.
We kind of got a hub in there.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? We kind of got a hub in there.
Yeah,
and we got our homeboy's art on the wall.
Yeah, shout out Steven. Steven did.
Yeah, we got his art on the wall. So
you guys end up getting your location right the first one. Everybody loved it. Like the people that started coming over there were just man, this is crazy.
And honestly, I feel like just overall, like, bro, the community that we're just building and that we're still trying to keep growing and building is really just like we don't want to make you feel pressure. You know, I've been in studios even here locally where I've gone in and there's some type of pressure there, and it's like it could feel uncomfortable and it could be discouraging, and it could, you know, as a new artist or as an aspiring artist, you know, there could be a lot of things where you may not know studio etiquette. You may not, you know, fully understand stuff. And sometimes, you know, that could also make you really discouraged. And, you know, that's one thing we notice, and we try to really, you know, if it's a new artist and they're looking to even learn how to make music, you know, we'll go out of our way to really try and make sure they get all the tools necessary and teach them the right stuff, and, you know, really try and just be a service for our community, really. And anyone who has like interest in it, or, you know, has any type of passion for music, audio, lighting, you know, any video, you know, we do a lot of different stuff now. So luckily we've built a great team just of people who are like willing to work and to be a service. So it's super cool.
I know we were talking off camera that you guys also have your own podcast, or you guys
kind of. It ain't really like a real podcast. It's just kind of like
that's an extra, like, I don't want to say service, but
we offer that type of stuff though. You know,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. We can offer podcasting, and we can video shoots, and we just did our first product marketing shoot with a vendor called Comatose Cookies. You know. Super good friend of ours, you know. Like I said, man, any way that we can be of service, we just installed our new we have a 4 backdrop interchangeable thing, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
You know,
I know what you're talking about. It rolls out and shit.
Yeah, and we just installed that and we put that up.
White, black, green.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard of an artist named Southside Kathleen from out here, but we just did one of her most recent shoots. Me and her are actually on the way with a collab project. I don't know the date. We're just working on it. But we just worked on some video stuff at the studio too, and came out great. Yeah. That's
fucking crazy, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, hearing your story, like, the process. Yeah. Like, these are the types of things that people don't even take into consideration, because it's like we were saying, like, now that you guys are set up, like, you have pretty much set up shop. Anybody just comes in there and just like, oh, it's whatever, you know, like, oh, whatever. But it's like, bro, the effort that went into, like, finding the location. Yeah. Let alone, like you said, like, you and your grandpa fucking set up that. Like I guess you set up the wall, right? Because it was just a warehouse.
Kind of, yeah. We built like it was like we had to build like 2 walls technically. It was like we basically built like an L though, because obviously there was the walls that were there, and we just built off of them and put the roof.
Yeah, but that was what I'm saying. Like the effort to do that ain't no simple little thing.
To
set up a table, bro.
That was like, working 8 hours, and then I was going there working another 8 hours. Like I would wake up super early, go to work 6 a.m. type stuff, and then get off 3-4 o'clock, be locked in there till midnight, wake up the next morning, go to work. Like, yeah, bro. Like this is something I don't play about. Like,
no, yeah, like, and
I take this stuff very serious.
And I know that, like, we were saying that you now are full time, like, doing music and stuff.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not even just full time, bro. It's like freaking double time, overtime. It's everything, bro. Like, it's 24/7. Yeah.
Like I honestly, I be talking to I more than I talk to my girl. We're in that much communication every day. Where every day is moving parts.
No, and you have to, especially with your team, you have to have that communication, because, like, I'm telling you, like, we have our group chat, even, you know, with the director over here, like, he might not really care, but he has to be in the loop, you know.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah, he has to. Just so he can't be like, I missed something because I wasn't. And y'all didn't tell me, but now it's like, you just gotta, scroll up and down. And,
man, it's been cool. It's been cool to, like, just see kind of more or less just the little community we've been building, and, like, the artists who we've just been able to work with and just establish, friendships with. Because honestly, a lot of our like business relationships now are more friendships. We've took time to really, like, kick it with these guys and really, like, become family with people who are super tight knitted with our little collective.
Hell yeah.
And we have producers like Polyboy, myself, Foxy, Wacko 5, Ive, Ahmad, Jay, 4 more.
Marley.
Yeah, Molly. I'm trying to think. Dagan.
Long way.
He's out in Mississippi right. So we got a little team going, and
dude, and
it kind of originally started with just
Robbie.
Robbie, who's the co-owner of the studio with me. He really helped me push at least myself, and he understands the business side of it, and I do all floor day-to-day type stuff.
Yeah.
So he's a super smart. Actually, it's funny how me and him even got connected. We met through like Kenny Beats Discord. Not even I met this dude twice in real life, like. And just the stories I have.
Is he local?
No, he lives in Houston.
Oh, okay.
And he's my business. We talk every day too.
Mm-hmm.
We're always on the phone having meetings. So you're looking at me crazy like, how the hell are you doing this with someone in Houston? So he used to stay in Vegas. And dude, this was probably like 2021. We had a session with some artists from Philly, and we drove out to Vegas, LA. It was like downtown LA. And I was like, hey, dog, we're going to be at the studio called Ice Cream Sounds. If you got time, pull up. And, I just mentioned it to him, and he's in Vegas. I was like, well, it ain't too bad. Like, if he's really down, he's going to drive.
Yeah.
He told me he left that morning at 6 a.m. to meet us at the studio at 12.
What the
After that, I was like, yep, it's raps. I need to be connected with this dude for the rest of my life. Like,
yeah, because he's taking it serious. It's not like
to drive from he drove 4.5 hours that morning.
It's real dedication. It's not just
to
like
meet us in downtown LA, and then drove back to Vegas.
God damn.
And that was our first real time meeting each other in 2021. Sonically Inclined didn't start till about like 2023. So, and then after that, the second time he came down, and this was the time where I was like, yeah, I can trust this dude. Like, I got my wall up a lot. I really got to connect with people, feel the energy, But he came down a second time, and this second time, it was the same thing. He drove down from Vegas, though, and he was out here for like 4 days. And he just was with us every day in Ventura. He'd never been to Ventura before. We showed him around. He was with it. He'd been to my grandma's garage. This was even when it was back at Grammy's house. Like, we were locked in. And after that, I was like, yeah, this dude, he's tough. And he studied at BYU for the business program there. So he's super smart on the business aspect. So
damn, bro. I feel like you're just super connected with all these people that like literally are key players into like, your whole team. Like, I mean,
and besides that, he's also a phenomenal producer. Sorry to cut you off, but besides that too, he's produced a lot of tracks for Ivan. Because honestly, it's hard for me to produce for 8 different people at a time. So
Who's Ivan, dude?
Oh, sorry, Ive. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I was like. Was I wrong? Like,
no, he be producing for Ivan. He's over the years same thing. He's been locked in with us.
Ive and no, let's just say.
Yeah, he's been going hard, bro. We support and appreciate Robbie for sure.
Yeah.
Even though he's from a distance, like he still does a lot.
Yeah, but what I wanted to get into too is like where does the love for the music come from? Like I mean, you guys could take turns, whoever. Like what are some of the inspirations like that like are for you guys like coming up like as a youngster? Like listening to music. What were you listening to at the home? Like what were your parents listening to? Like,
well, growing up, it was a lot of like. Well, now that I'm older, it was, you can call them oldies now, like from 90s R&B, 2000 R&B. A lot of those artists back in those times when it was like Tyrese, Brandy, and just a lot of different artists. And then when you get older though, and you can understand music more, you start to listen to different music. Like you understand like what Marvin Gaye be talking about, and just different like older artists like that. But as I was getting to high school, I got introduced to underground, which plays a huge part, like Dom Kennedy, Overdose, and just artists like that, and UNI and Pac Div. Just throughout high school, I was Casey Veggies, Tyler Creator, before they, before they all blew up. That was a lot of in the rotation back then. And then it's kind of crazy because I've been around music my whole life but never cared about music like I do now. Like my uncle's a producer. My uncle was always in the back making beats for years, and I never once thought like, oh, maybe I should make beats or maybe I should rap. That never came a thought until COVID. Like it never. So I've been around music so many years and never once was just thinking about doing music. I would just, you know what I'm saying? I would always be fond of his beats though, my uncle's beats.
Yeah.
I would always just have them on my iPod and just like take them to school and listen to them just because I like the way they sound.
Dang.
You know what I mean? But I never, even when I was listening to them, I would never rap over them.
That's what I was going to say. Like, even when you were listening to it, you didn't think about, like, let me write something down or...
I would just enjoy it. I would just enjoy it.
Dang.
Yeah.
His uncle is seriously, like, one of the craziest producers I've even ever listened to. Like, he's the type of producer where you could hear stuff and you just hear people rap. Like, they didn't even need to be lyrics.
Yeah.
You just hear the beat and you're like, oh, wow. Like, he's like an alchemist type of dude. Like,
yeah, he could just... He could just make something come to life. And he's been making beats for 20 plus years. Donnell Smokes, Jack Spades, he got so many different names.
Yeah.
And then he also, I don't know if you ever heard of Blue, but he be with him a lot. They damn near like brothers, so they grew up around music their whole life. But I didn't really start caring about music, honestly, like really until I really started making it. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I'm the type of person that could listen to one song the whole day and be cool. I wasn't diving into music like him and a few other people we mentioned earlier. But now that I make music, like I'm really like more attentive to like lyrics and what people talking about and knowing the difference between like a serious song and a fun song. You get what I'm saying? So it was just like that.
And then now that you're actually making music and stuff, are you like, I don't want to say like you weren't as close to your uncle, but now like do you have that communication with him? It's like, hey, like, what do you think about this? Like,
I don't really send him songs, and I honestly don't. But he's one of those like family members that only tell you that like that you really getting good at something. Like if you really getting good at something. So if it comes from him, I know like
that you're really doing something good.
And it, like I said, it's been 4 years, and he just recently told me like don't keep going. Like you
he sees something in you.
Yeah, he was like you could. Like especially but he talking like he was like cause and I know what he talking about like because we didn't grow up in like a lovey-dovey you know what I'm saying type of household, so it's just like you know what I'm saying like don't drop the ball basically. But he'll send me beats like, hey, what you do something to this one, do something to that. So I know that what that means, you know what I'm saying. And he's like a hip-hop guy, okay, you know what I mean, not like the new age hip-hop. He's like a hip-hop guy, but he knows how to adapt. But
and in my case, I was super young listening to it, just probably like the current stuff at that time. So my mom had me at 18, so I was just around whatever she was listening to. So it was hella T-Pain, hella Brandy, hella like R&B. Honestly, it was a lot of breakup music for real. Like that was just the giant, like, bro, just a lot of just R&B, like Boyz II Men, like a lot of that. And then my godfather was a producer, and he honestly at that age, like he was making beats when I was a little kid, and I was always around it. And he like put me on to like Gucci Mane, and like he put me on to just that whole side of rap where, I was listening to people like Paul Wall, UGK, like that type of stuff. And then I got older, and then, he even got older as a producer, and his ear matured. And then that's when he started introducing me to people like the internet, Tyler the Creator, Casey Veggies, that whole. So I was super just thankful and not even thinking about it, but just how much music I got exposed to at an early age. And even now, like a lot of my like greatest producers is like Pharrell Williams, Madlib, Alchemist, Kenny Beats, Monte Booker. Like there's a lot of people who I just love just studying their music and just really being like a student. And I would say that just helped develop my ear in kind of like a neo soul, rap, trap type of production style that I do.
And I know that we were talking about like both of you guys have like family members that have been in the music space. Like, do they ever give you guys like shit? Like, man, you guys' generation it's way easier for you guys, like compared to back then. Like, you actually
not honestly.
My uncle, for sure.
On my side, not really.
Yeah,
because I think I'm like now pushing different boundaries than where my uncle got. So before it was kind of like he'd be, oh, you and your boy still making that music, like, kind of give me a hard time about it. But now it's like, oh yeah,
like he realizes what you're really doing.
Yeah, saying like how
like little kid shit,
like how I've said, I just get a random text and he's like, oh, you think you're that guy now, and it's like, I appreciate you, thank you,
yeah,
that's kind of how like the love gets a little communicated now with us, for sure.
Yeah, my uncle. His first time ever even like liking a Drake song was the song when he came out with Fake Love. Like he really, and out of all songs, you like this the one you like. So it takes him a while because he grew up on real hip hop and
my godfather had a great little record. He produced with another dude locally. His name was Scott Swish. They're a little older cast than I am. And they went a little run. I think they produced something for like Nipsey Hussle, E40. Like they had a little run. Like, and this was like early Nipsey. Like, yeah. And they had their little run going. They were based out of Santa Paula, so it was cool to just see that type of stuff coming from there. And even to now, like there's still great people who mentor me, even in the slightest bit, where they're like, hey, like, no, like that sound you used, you could have used this one, and it could have gave you this for this reason. And honestly, I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to send them a lot of my stuff and just get like constructive criticism and just see what I could expand on. And yeah, I would say that was probably early retro days for sure.
Dang. So what I wanted to ask you guys, like a little bit more like current, is like how do you guys feel about like the music space locally? Like I feel like it's been like not buzzing, but it's been like on the up recently.
Yeah, it's been great. It's great seeing, the artistry that's coming out of here and just how well diverse it is, cuz honestly there's a lot of musicians outside of just rap that are phenomenal. And it's great just to see, the 805 getting recognized for that, sports,
and so like you said, you guys record at your location. Do you only get rappers, or do you get like different types of genre that pull up wanting to record?
Anything. Anything.
Oh yeah,
singers, rappers, songwriters, Spanish singers, Spanish rappers,
Dang.
rock stars, indie rock.
You ever just trip out? You're just like, what the hell are we doing, bro? Like these people are just recording in our studio. Like you were doing it for you guys, right? Like you didn't have it like the intentions of like I'm gonna have banda come in, or I'm gonna have a like freaking some guy with like the bagpipes or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, not really, because I mean, as a kid, I was always just taught like just jump on any opportunity you can. So it's like, hey, if you want to come in and I record, your guitar, I come in and record, like I said, that's just, I love doing music, and, I love being of service just to the community in any way. So I get more like that when we have a song do good. And I'm like, really? Like, we've had a couple songs, like me and I've just had, smaller forms of success where we've got songs hit 20K, 10K. And those are more where I'm like, really? Like that one? Because sometimes we'll spend a lot of time on a song to make it really good in our ears. And then the song that maybe was the easiest for us to get and we didn't take as much time on is usually the one that'll be like the standout. So we'll be like, why this one? And, we'll try and always reverse engineer why this one. But I would say I get a lot more in awe when a song does well, and I'm like, weird, tight. Thank you guys. Like, it's cool.
Weren't expecting that.
Yeah, for surely.
No, and what do you guys like see for yourselves in the future? Like, because I mean, obviously, like, this hasn't been a super long time. Like, you guys haven't been doing this for like 10 years. How like you would say like what, in a 5-year span?
Yeah,
for sure, 5-year span. Because
I started when I was 18 and now I'm 23. I would say like fully I was like, this is what I want to do for a career.
And within those 5 years, I mean, at least from what I'm hearing, like I would see like that as like that's a crazy amount of progress.
Yeah.
Like what would you guys see for yourselves like in another 5 years?
I mean, for myself, I would love to keep continuing building Sonically Inclined as like a space for artists to get recognition. Because I think a lot of the times, in my eyes, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of really good artists, sometimes even out here, get passed up on just because it's not what's cool. And sometimes it could be really good art, but because it's not what the sound is of, your environment, it isn't looked as highly, or sometimes it'll be overlooked. Yeah. So, really just showing like, bro, like there's people out here who can really do music stuff out here and that are talented in multiple different ways, just in the avenue, and that's kind of how I would love to just project Sonically Inclined and really just help get different connections. Because over the years, we've been building connects with a lot of people in the industry and, doing our service. I'm a part of this collective, actually. I'm wearing them. It's called Engineers. It's ran by Mixed by Ali. If you don't know, a little backstory about him, he's Kendrick Lamar's engineer. He started this platform called Engineers. And honestly, for engineers like myself and producers who, it's harder to get work because out here, it's I'll say sometimes the seriousness isn't as serious as where I'm at. Like I said, this is my job. I take this seriously. Like this is how I eat, you know. They help develop a platform where now I'm working with a lot more people, you know, just in the States. You know, it's expanding my horizon and honestly, you know, eventually develop into like a really good producer, but also on a business level, like keep developing Sonically Inclined and eventually make like a A&R role for myself or something where, you know, even if I can get the chance to shadow an A&R or someone in a record label and understand like the business of what music is, I would just love to also translate that and put that back into like my business and just keep developing it.
Now, homie, what do you see yourself?
My mind don't really work like that, and I know oftentimes it probably should, because I mean planning ahead is always good, but I like to go based off like the organic feel off of things, and if it feels good, it feels good. If it don't, then just wait another day and go again. But like these past 5 years wasn't planned. Like I didn't know I was gonna make this project and that project. I didn't know I was gonna have these many projects at this time. But one thing I always do tell him and myself is I just don't want to make anything that always sounds the same.
Yeah.
I don't want to follow a trend. I'm real big on that. I like to do my own thing. I don't like to hop on anybody else's train. I just like to, if something sounds good to me, I'm going to do it. And if I'm able to rap to it organically and fluently, I'm going to do it. And even being challenged too. Like there's times where I might have to revisit a sound because the first time I did it wasn't good enough. I got so many songs where that wasn't the first verse I've ever gotten out of that song. So I would say in 5 years, I think I do want to be to the point where I can be in a room full of people, a collective people and artists, and just be able to create and not have any self-doubt because I didn't put so much time. By this time, it will be 10 years. So just I can merge that with the 10,000 hour theory. You get what I'm saying? Like, I did this so many times. Like, there's no reason I should have self-doubt. I should be nervous, X, Y, and Z. So, because I'm real comfortable recording by myself.
Yeah.
I just started doing that probably the top of the year, and I do it a lot more now. I only use him when I like really need him, like to mix and master the tracks. But as far as recording, I'll go in there by myself.
Yeah.
And do all that. So that was an accomplishment within the 5 years that I had, was learning how to record myself.
Yeah.
Now the next one will probably be learning how to mix it. You get what I'm saying? So
he ain't gonna do it. That's
yeah. It looks crazy, bro. It looks too crazy. But just I think in the next 5 years, honestly, I just thought of this is being able to just live through music as far as like not working, just doing music.
Yeah,
and then open different avenues from doing music, because some music is not something I want to do my whole life, but I wanted to open up a lot of different doors though.
Got you.
So
got you.
Yeah, that's a good question though.
No, yeah, it's just because like I'm telling you, like there's some artists that like, you know, like you said, they just play it by ear. Like just whatever feels good, that's what's meant to be. But if it doesn't, then it probably wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's also good to also plan ahead. That's why I ask, just because there's some, like we were saying, there's people that do have it, some people that don't. But dude, I'm telling you, you guys, from what I'm hearing, you know, because I didn't know you guys. Like this is so that way people understand. Like, so I didn't know you guys originally. We were gonna have Foxy in here and the whole crew, right? But we know how that goes. It's just hard to get a lot of people on the same, you know, on the same
for sure,
on the same time. But yeah. So what did you guys want to let people know? Like for Sonically Inclined, like come on by, like get your recording in. Like,
just
because like we were saying, you guys have different types of like services. It's not just like a straight up recording studio.
Yeah, it's really a hub.
Yeah,
like you could record in there. You could shoot a visual in there. You could set it up as a podcast in there. You can if you need to just get away from home and sit on a couch, you could do that. We got a TV in there. You can watch the game on.
Dang.
We got a bathroom. we got a sink. We got a refrigerator. Like we got a couple mini basketball courts in there. Just for, you know what I'm saying?
It's our little like content house. For
and if you got a show coming up, you can go in there and practice.
Yeah, rehearsal.
Like you could just go in there and rehearse. Like
So it's meant for artists.
Yeah.
Not just like any specific, but it's meant for artists in general.
Yeah, you can.
If you got an idea, bro,
stores
we'll
right
try
across
it.
the street.
Yeah.
The taco dude is on the side of the street.
Oh shit.
You get what I'm saying? It's just the freeway is right there. So
and that's a plus. That's a plus because there's a lot of people that be like, man, how far do I gotta get into the city to actually like it's right off the freeway, bro.
Yeah, it's right off the freeway. So it's a couple different things you can do in there. It's very versatile in there.
Yeah.
You just gotta go in there and make it your own type of situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And like also we'll never limit creativity. Like we'll never tell you can't do that unless like I legitimately can't foresee a reason why I couldn't accomplish what whoever's asking is asking for. Well, 9 times out of 10 we'll try it. You know, we have resources like if you want to try like an aerial shot, you know, we'll go on top of a ladder and fucking shoot. Like, bro, you know, we're like I said, man, we're really just trying to be a service and really
the possibilities are endless. Just
exactly, you
go
know,
in there with an open mind and
exactly any type of artist either. It don't need to be rap. You don't need to rap. You don't need to be an R&B singer. You can be a country singer. You can be a rock star. You can be a violinist. You know, anyway, you know, we have a lot of just different resources, you know, and a good, like I said, a good foundation, a good team where, you know, we hopefully think we can help steer you in the right direction, or at least in a direction where we have seen success in.
No, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm like from what I'm hearing, the short amount of time you guys have been doing this, like it's a lot of like positive progress. So I could only like imagine where you guys are gonna head from here.
Appreciate it.
I'm
man.
excited to see also now that we're tapped in, we're actually gonna be collaborating and shit. So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
And that's a little bit of our fault too, like of why certain people don't know who we are. Yeah, it's not necessarily like I'm not saying you taking the blame, but I mean, shit, we just got to spread our wings a little bit more because we can't get used to just being in our own bubble and in doing shows here and there. Like we've done so many like things like performing wise in certain little spots out here that a lot of people don't know about because we won't really promote that much. We'll tell people that are interested in hearing our music and stuff, and then we'll just go from there. But we didn't done some things out here in LA, in Oakland. Yeah. We're like frequent visitors of Oakland. Like we get one of our artists get booked out there quite often. So
but this all shows right here in the podcast, man. Like you guys are serious about what you're doing. Like you said, you guys are spreading your wings. That's why you guys are on here now. Yeah. And that's the purpose of the podcast too. We're a media. So like you said, like some of these things go unnoticed because people aren't really like one is recording it and posting it. So like we're media. If you guys want us to pull up to one of your guys' events, we'll pull up, you know. We'll spread the word and we'll do what we can on our end as media. You know, to cover it. Like we've been to like other shows, like for Underground Magazine, been out to downtown LA, do that, like do a little recap, and then that also helps you guys too, because it's like, wait, who do they go meet up with? What are they doing? And
that's true.
Yeah, and honestly, that's just community. You know, I'm a big fan of community. Honestly, a lot of people just once they see the value in community, and I think sometimes we get like, we can do it on our own, and then we realize like our own only gets us so far. Yeah. So it's like really, you know, relying on the community helps, man, for sure. You know, we're super connected now with y'all. Collab District is another one of our people in communities out in Santa Monica. You know, I'm really good friends with studio owner, Green Tea Studios. You know, we have a little bit of community going too, and just like I said, man, overall resources that can help. You know,
we reach out to people too. Sometimes they're responsive, sometimes they're not. You know what I'm saying, just comes in, that's what comes with it. But things we've done though, like we don't really look back. Like you kind of making me like think back a lot and reminisce, but we've done a good handful of things, like not just for ourselves, for other people as well too, like free of charge. Like we've done things without expecting anything in return too, so it's all good. It'll come back full circle.
No, yeah, and I'm telling you, hopefully what we get out of this is like just more collaboration, more networking.
Hell yeah, bro.
So that's what I'm telling you. Like you guys are more than welcome to come back with even more artists. That way we can showcase their music. Maybe do a mic drop. Maybe we'll do a mic drop with you if you're down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're here for. So
yes, sir.
We appreciate you guys. Well, again, I appreciate you guys. I'm just so used to having the team here. So I appreciate you guys coming down to our podcast. my podcast and talking you guys' stuff. Like,
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So you guys want to drop your guys' at so that way people can follow you.
Yeah. Mine is on Instagram. It's at DOOLEY2X2 on Instagram.
Yeah, mine's R3tro Beats R3tro Beats BEATS. And we just dropped a project. Me and I've just dropped a project called
For Better or Worse.
Yep.
I think it was March.
Yeah, it was March.
March. So it's been a couple months now.
Yep.
We've been already working on new stuff though. So
yeah,
I get over stuff so fast though.
No, I feel it. Yeah.
I'm already over that project, but it's only because I listened to it so many times.
Exactly.
Even before it came out, like I'm over that project now. I'm moving on to.
No, that's what I'm saying. I understand because like people they ask me like, do you listen to your podcast? I'm like, bro, I edit the podcast. I've listened to it so many times. Why am I gonna listen to it again?
Yeah,
like,
you gonna burn.
Like
your
you said,
ears,
I'm
man.
over it. Like I'm over here. Like I need to edit the new one.
That's one new thing I'm trying to do is when we make something, I don't want to listen to it so many times. That's why when I make it, I want us to mix it and get that out the way, and then I don't want to hear it again until we probably about to put it out. But it's kind of hard though, like especially when you make something you really fall in love with. So yeah.
That's honestly, I would say like continuing off what he said, like how we work is he'll go in like over years of just teaching him how to record himself. Like this dates back all the way like Grammy's crib too. You know, he would be in there and be like, yo, E, plug me up, show me how to do this. Like, let me just get on. And to the point where he like recorded his first project by himself. Our last project that we just dropped, I wasn't even there for most of it. It was during my birthday time. So this was like, I would say we got the project done in a month.
Oh damn!
Month and a half.
We had one song. So it was like the project wasn't even the real project that we initially had. We had one song done with another homie producer of ours named Preach It To Him, Chris. Me and him collabed on a beat, and that was like the initial song. Like I was like, oh, this set the tone. And then it was around my birthday time in December, and I took a trip out to the Bay and just got inspired for it. And I came back, cranked out like 12 beats, and sent him over to him. He rapped on like 6 of them. And then from there we got the whole project mixed, mastered, everything done in about a month. Shot content. We're still working on trying to shoot content. It's just we've been busy since then. So
no, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm excited to see it, bro. I'm excited to see
it.
Hell
yeah, if you haven't heard it, bro, we'd love to show you, bro.
Hell yeah.
No shame on this. Yeah, it's a project. I believed in a lot. It was the way we came about it was kind of funny. We've been talking about it since September of 2024. So it was like hella months before we even the first song was recorded. We went up to Vegas because we're avid bowlers. So
shit,
I
would have not guessed that.
We be bowling. We're in the league, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, we be bowling.
So that's something me and him share in common besides music.
Yeah, so we every Sunday we're out in Camarillo bowling. And at the end of the year, it's basically it pays for a trip for you to go to Vegas. Like your room will be paid for with the money that you pay for this like league. So it's pretty cool. You get a little vacation out of it.
Investment, basically.
Yeah, and we went out there and just the whole time we were just chopping it up. Anytime we go somewhere, I'll always bring shit. Don't matter. Stuff. I'll bring my interface, a mic, headphones, and that's it. Yeah. And on the way there and back, we were just talking about like working on a project. And I was like, yo, let me just let me just make it, kind of let me curate this project for you. And over time, without even knowing, we just kind of did it. And then we had a bunch of songs. And what's cool about like Ive is just, he'll record some stuff and then I'll know when he'll finish it because he'll send me a finished version that day. And sometimes there's ones where he'll be like a hook and a verse, and that's all we can kind of get to right now. And those songs usually really lenient on me sending out to people who I think could fill and he could fill the tracks. So a lot of the people, like I said, those are all just friends and loved ones of us that are on that project. Really, that was like for like a team project.
Yeah, that one was. I mean, I reached out to some local people. They just was tied up. Yeah, probably tied up with some of the things they had, but it is what it is. Like but I'm okay though. Like it's him that be pushing me to work. I'm okay with just knocking out a whole bunch of shit by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm so like, bro, I'm so detailed. Like the reason why I wanted to know how to record myself because I might want to do so many different takes where it might be annoying to an engineer. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
And you're comfortable. Like I mean, he knows you, so he knows what you're
talking
about.
I could tell like it's like okay, are you overthinking? And it's like no, because I could hear. This ain't right. This ain't right. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I might be overthinking, but I just want to leave and be comfortable with what I did, not with what I did and he's comfortable with it.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to be comfortable with it too.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, it's my name.
Yeah, that's your project.
Yeah, it's my name.
We take a lot of time and effort and for real put our all into it. And it's cool, bro. Like how he said, bro. Same thing where it goes back into Sonically Inclined. You know, it really helps that he has access to just the studio, and he goes whenever he wants, and the other artists go whenever they want.
Bro, I be in there all kind of.
Yeah, bro. Every day we're booked up. Like, bro, we're just
I was just in there like at 3 a.m. one time, bro, because I couldn't sleep, so I just went, and I knocked out a song. I knocked out a song that we really like too. So it's just like something comes from it. Sometimes it might not. You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
But it just all depends. It's sometimes I'm in there, bro, and the shit won't even work.
Yeah.
He's calling me.
It's like there's no real inspiration until you.
Hot. Yeah, I'll have it, and then when I get there, the shit's not working. I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? I'll be hot. Like, but once we figure it out, it might be like the inspiration might be gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back later. But yeah, that's how. Yeah. I'm very very detailed, bro, about like my verses and, you know what I'm saying, how a setup gotta be. I gotta be comfortable before I start recording.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little routine. Maybe I gotta walk back inside and outside before I start recording. You feel me? Like,
yeah. To get comfortable and stuff.
Exactly. Yep. Maybe I gotta do a few takes just to be comfortable of what really like saying it how I want.
Got you.
So just working it out like that.
No, I'm telling you guys, I'm excited to see it. I hope to see it soon.
Mm-hmm.
And anything you guys want to let everybody know, so that way we can end it.
Man,
just
pay attention.
Yeah, keep a lookout. Keep a lookout. Go check out Sonically Inclined. Go fuck with them. Go any needs you guys have music wise, hit them up.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts, man. Every day, a lot of new opportunities are arising, and
just pay attention.
We'll love to be there to help.
You guys got any shout outs?
Just
shout out
the whole team. Whole team at Sonically Inclined. Shout out to my boy Wood, goalie, Jack Spades.
Our team.
Yep.
We had we have a good foundation around us that keeps us in check and in line. And if we wilding out, they'll be like, "Yo,"
and just all the people that listen to our music too, like everybody that support us behind closed doors, everybody that won't even say nothing to us and still support us. Like it all means a lot. So
hell yeah,
we're just gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it rolling. Like you appreciate us, we appreciate you too.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people want to be up here and they not up here, so that's how we look at things. Whenever we get an opportunity, no matter how big or small it is, like people will kill to be here.
And if y'all want to do it, bro. There's no one. Yeah. There's no one telling you can't besides yourself. If you want to go make $1 million, go make $1 million. Like that's all just in your head, bro.
Sir.
Anything's possible for real.
It's a process. No, thank you.
Yes,
guys,
sir.
bro.
Nah.
Appreciate my boy in the back too.
Yes, sir. Shout out. Right?
Yes,
sir. Shout out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Putting his government out there. Nah, but just like that, you guys. We will see you on the next one.
Peace.
Later.